welcome back to This Week of the Mohawk Valley. Time for the Central New York Travel Show, joined by Kelly Blazowski from Oneida County Tourism. And Kelly, we're going to talk about an event I'm very familiar with. I actually attended last year, and it was a great time, and planning on going back again this year. We're going to talk about Meatball Madness.
Absolutely. Thanks, Jim. Good morning. Yes, we have Gina Ciaccia here, Executive Director of the Abraham House, who will be talking about the 9th annual March Meatball Madness event. So thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so 9 years. And this has become like a signature foodie event for Utica.
It really is. It really is. When I talk to people from other nonprofits, they say, what's the secret? And I say, you need to find what works in your community. And for us, we're in Utica and meatballs work.
Meatballs work. So this year, it's all going to happen on March 11th.
It is. It is. So we're the weekend after the Heart Run. So you can be heart healthy one weekend, and then the next weekend take a little break.
Yeah. And it's on the Utica campus this year, Utica College campus, excuse me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We've had it at many area hotels throughout the year, and as a good thing, we outgrew them. So the Utica College campus has been very good to us. We're in the Harold T. Clark Athletic Center there, and there's plenty of space for all of our attendees.
Absolutely. It'll be from 12 to 3 p.m., and you have like 20 varieties of meatballs to test.
We do. We have 20 participating. Right, we've actually capped it this year because we were growing and growing and growing, and you could really eat only so many meatballs.
Right.
So we've capped it for 20 vendors this year, and they participate in a variety of different categories. So we have just like grandma's. We have the spiciest or sauciest meatball, the most creative meatball. So there's a little bit of something for everybody, and it also encourages our participating restaurants to just get creative with it.
Yeah, get creative.
Yeah, you talk about variety. I mean, until you go there, you never realize there's that many ways you can make meatballs. But and some restaurants come up with some really, really good recipes.
They do. We've had chicken wing meatballs in the past. Last year there was a cheeseburger meatball that was phenomenal, and a beef brisket meatball last year. I don't know if you got that one. We even had a cannoli meatball, which was meatless, obviously.
Cannoli meatball, meatless.
But it was pretty amazing.
That sounds like it should be on the dessert table.
It does.
Which you said there will be desserts.
There's plenty of desserts. So in addition to, it's kind of a food fest.
Yeah.
In addition to meatballs, we do have we have coffee. We have a huge dessert table with samplings of dessert from many of our local bakeries and pastry shops and eateries. CASA this year is sponsoring our memorial meatball. So we always honor our guests from the past year because we can't forget the reason we're doing this is for Abraham House, and we care for the terminally ill in our community at no charge to our guests or families. So events like this help sustain us, and we do pay honor to our guests. We had 55 guests we served last year, which was a lot of people that we were able to open our home to and have it become their home. And CASA's sponsoring that this year. They're bringing the meatballs and the sauce, and also a sampling of cheeses and pepperonis for us, and they're manning that booth and serving it as well. So
that's really nice.
That's phenomenal.
Very nice. So the community comes. What's the the admission fee? All of that.
It's a community event. It's a child-friendly event. Our ticket prices are very reasonable. The adult price is $15. Seniors are $10. Children 6 to 12 are $5. Free to the military with ID.
Great.
And we usually get between 650 and 850 people to this event.
That's amazing. In 3 hours.
In 3 hours.
That many people to come through, and all the sampling that goes on. And then, so tell everyone that hasn't been there, how it goes. You go through, you sample, you get to do, favorite vote or things like that.
Yes. So we have a couple changes because we're becoming a little more tech savvy in the Abraham House world. And and so people now vote online. We have a bunch of Chromebooks that are set up on the table. You come in and walk around and taste all the meatballs, and they're not huge meatballs. It's a bite-sized portion, so it's very manageable. And then at the end, you think about what your favorites were in each category, and you get a chance to vote in 5 different categories.
Very good. Yeah. Then do you have professional judging too going on?
We do. We have a panel of local celebrity judges, and we have a a great mix this year, a diverse panel, and I don't have them in front of me, but we have Eve Vanderwall from Excellus, Mayor Paul Mary is going to be one of our judges, Sheriff Rob Maceo, Jason Flemma, court attorney. We have Juanita Bass, who has her Soul Classics Spice Mix, and I'm going to leave out so many great people. Jerry Crimmins from the band Showtime. Just a great mixture of celebrity judges coming to us this year.
And will there be a meatball eating contest again this year?
And there is a meatball eating contest, which has unreally become the focus of our event. People can't wait for this.
You're right. It's fun to watch.
It's fun to watch. So our participants eat as many meatballs as they can in a 2-minute time period.
Yeah.
Max Cohen from Oneida was our winner last year, I want to say, with 24 meatballs in 2 minutes. And he's hoping to come and defend his title. But it happens to be the same weekend as the home show. So we're saving him a spot if he's able to get away.
Yeah.
So if anybody's listening and can relieve him for about a half hour so he can run and have some lunch, that would be great.
So how, if listeners would like to participate in the meatball eating contest part, how do they go about doing that?
Well, if you want to participate or you'd like to come or you'd like more information, you can visit our website. It's www.theabrahamhouse.org. Or find us on Facebook, and we have an event page set up. You can always call the Abraham House at 315-733-8210. There's lots of ways to get a hold of us, and we still have space available. If need be, we will have 2 rounds of meatball contests.
Meatball eating contest.
Yes.
Okay. And what do they win? Just the notoriety?
They win bragging rights, a trophy,
rights?
And a $100 cash prize.
Very nice.
Yes.
Very nice. So all of this is taking place again on March 11th. Doors open at noon.
They do.
And until 3 o'clock.
Yes. We're hoping that people will understand that you're coming for a fun day. It's also for a good cause. So we have lots of raffle baskets available, and we have some great raffle items this year. Things that I'm hoping I win.
Very good. And as you said, all of this goes for the care that you provide for the terminally ill at the Abraham House. And if people aren't able to participate on March 11th, how else could they participate and help support the Abraham?
See today, but I am in jeans. Today's our thrift store day. Last June, we recently opened the Bird's Nest Thrift Shop, which is on the same corner where the Abraham House is located. We accept donations every Tuesday of gently used household items, and we turn around, we resell them to people in the community that need them, and to people that like looking for that needle in a haystack bargain. We've got a variety of items in our thrift store, household items and jewelry and appliances and furniture items. So it's something for everyone, and it's very boutiquey. It's set up so nicely. So if you haven't visited our thrift shop, you can come on down and patronize us there, or bring us some of your donations that you're ready to get rid of. Think of us with spring cleaning.
Right. Coming up. Absolutely.
We're also always looking for volunteers to work in our house as well, for hands-on caregiving, and also for some support as far as offering, house cleaning services, or if you are a professional hairdresser and you'd like to be on our list in order to come in and be called when one of our guests requests a haircut or something like that. There's so many ways to give. And we try to let it be up to the individual that wants to donate their time as far as how best to do so.
Excellent, excellent. And all that information, again, and your contact information is at theabrahamhouse.org.
It is.
And certainly people can, as you say, volunteer of their time at the Abraham House or at the thrift store and donate to the thrift store, because that's what keeps you moving forward.
Absolutely. We do need thrift store volunteers to work, because we tend to have a lot of snowbirds, and they haven't been around lately, so we definitely need somebody that can come in. And
what are the hours of the thrift store?
So Tuesday is a donation day. We're open 10 to 4. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, also open 10 to 4, and then Saturdays 10 to 2.
Okay, very good. And
I would love to get in a plug for our sponsors. We definitely need to thank them. We couldn't put on this event without their help. Our premier sponsors this year are New York State Correction Officers and Police Benevolent Association. This is a repeat year for them. They're wonderful to us. Also, huge sponsors for us are Mohawk Valley Retina, Bank of Utica, and the marketing firm.
Mm-hmm. Very good. So it's March Meatball Madness. That's definitely a way you can participate and support the Abraham House. Come out to Utica College on March 11th, noon to 3, and enjoy a variety of 20 different meatball producers, all local area restaurants, and live music, raffles, and things like that, and even
events
dessert.
For the kids. We're adding a couple more little things for them this year, so fun for all, for sure.
Very good. Thank you, Gina.
Thank you.
And all this and more on theabrahamhouse.org, as you said, on your Facebook. So find you on Facebook.
Yes, thank you.
Very good. Thank you.